Maria is and the wisdom that she carries.
Yeah, I mentioned it in her section, but she awakened with this, and you can tell. Oh, I'd love to see her Akash. I'd love to know what was in there, because it's shamanic, definitely, and she's awakening to so many things. I would invite everybody to listen again to that interview, because there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, it's very empowering. We're not here as victims. We co-create our reality, and we have beautiful lessons that help guide us and discover what you want.
Oh,
yeah.
There's a lot there. Thank you, Maria. Well, it's again time to do what we are calling Miracle Moments, and this is one of the favorite sections of the program. Yeah. We love to share people's healing and their success. We really do, and we love to involve our wonderful group of viewers in helping others to heal. You can find that Miracle Moments section in your membership portal, and that's where you can request prayers of help and benevolence. It's also a place where you can share your miracle with us. We truly love hearing all about the miracles that happen. It could be a miracle in the form of so many things, like synchronicity, if you've thought of that, where you meet somebody or something happens and it's out of the blue. What are the chances of that? That's often a miracle. It could be healing of the heart, your emotions. It could be physical healing, even of your body, of course. I'd like to ask Monica to share a miracle moment which happened to 2 of our Circle of 12 members.
Absolutely. I love this part of the evening, and I want to give some information so that we can fully comprehend the significance of the first miracle, which came from Helena. And the miracle story involves her husband and the diagnosis of prostate cancer. You're going to hear a reference to PSA numbers. So PSA, it stands for prostate-specific antigen. It is a blood test. And it's a blood test that is used to screen specifically for prostate cancer. High levels of PSA indicate the potential presence of prostate cancer. The normal range is anywhere between 0 and 5. So again, normal range is between 0 and 5. So keep that in mind as I share Helena's miracle. Helena says, I put my husband's name on the prayer request. The PSA for his prostate was 81, and then it went down to 64. The latest test that he had was 2. We are so grateful. Thank you and deep love to all. And on that theme of PSA numbers, there's another miracle which came from Anna, and Anna says, my son-in-law had prostate cancer and took some radiation and drugs for a while, and now he is off them, and they will see how he goes. His PSA count is now totally normal. I am so grateful. Thank you. Oh, can you imagine the relief that Helena and Anna experienced and the beloved men in their lives to hear that everything was now in that normal range? What a beautiful miracle. And I love that they were able to reach out to us to send prayers of love and support. So let's continue what we do best as beautiful soul group of light workers, and that is to send light and love, especially to those who are asking for it. So I invite you to close your eyes and allow that feeling of gratitude and the news that we have just received on those who have requested our support, telling us thank you for the impact that it had. Allow that feeling of gratitude and love and compassion to flood your entire being, filling every cell of your body. And this euphoric feeling of complete release, euphoria, gratitude, of receiving good news. Let that be the energy in this group connection that we are having right now, to send that out to those who are requesting our help. That energy that comes with receiving good news. Right now, everyone that's requesting our help is getting a wave of love and compassion and benevolence sent to them that they feel, sense, and receive as good news that they are receiving in their life right now. Good news. In whatever way that good news needs to be received. And so let us continue that conveyor belt of love and benevolence, of good news, being sent out to those on the planet who could do with a little bit of good news coming their way. And how that, in the moment they receive the good news, how that is going to change the chemistry within their body. The gratitude they are going to feel and sense as they receive good news. And I remind you that you too are included as we send out a wave of love and benevolence. You are included. So take a moment to feel a good news coming to you. And it could be in your future. It could be a day from now. It could be a week from now. But just allow that expectation of good news coming your way. And so with this energy of expectation of good news, let us now continue to Cryon and the Circle of 12.
Greetings, dear ones. I am Kryon. Come a little closer. There is so much to be said for the attitude of any human being at any time, for what happens because of that attitude. It's so fascinating that your mainstream medical has discounted joy. And what I mean by that is that there are so many times when an individual will say, well, something is happening in my body, and the doctor will say that's because you're in stress and because you're in fear. And don't you know that your chemistry will change when you do that? And they'll say, well, what will I do? And the doctor will say, try to get out of that, or here's the pill, or whatever, to help that person. Seldom do they say, find joy, because the chemistry will go the other way. That should be obvious. Your attitude, how you feel. More than your attitude, your consciousness. How you think, who you think you are, will actually change the chemistry of your body. So finding joy in all things, the feeling that things are better, the feeling that things are well, it's a miracle. When so many can find that switch, we'll call it, that can be engaged and can change everything in your life. Beautiful. This circle of 12 is going to continue in the subject of the Akashic. You might say that the circle of 12 kind of is an addendum to the channel in every single week. I want to tell you about something that maybe you haven't thought of, and it is more in the education of the Akashic. Even before we cross the bridge, it's one of the most fascinating parts, I would say, of a system of past lives. Fascinating because it hides. We have given you so much information about the system of past lives. The channel I gave earlier was about how you can go in and mine the Akash, that is to go in and pick the good parts and bring them into your life today. And you might say, well, that sounds fantastic. And I'll tell you this. To spirit, you don't have many lives. You have one existence. One existence. And in that one existence, you have many expressions on the planet Earth. Expressions are what you would call lifetimes. And in that one life to us and the expressions you have, it's almost like, well, you've changed your attitude, or you've changed what you do, or you've changed your gender, all these things. But we look at it as one soul participating on earth. So in order for you to go and get, for instance, the best times you've had is easy. It's just like you remembering in one lifetime and going and getting that remembrance. But you see, for you, a past lifetime, it's not an easy remembrance. In fact, it completely hides. Now, it's true that pieces and parts of your past will sometimes come up. You'll have dreams, or perhaps you'll have something that shows you what you used to do, or a talent you used to have, or some things will happen that'll hint at who you were at some point in all of them. But they don't sit on a shelf, do they? Actually, they do. You want them to be linearized, but they're not. So it's not like books that you can go get and read about yourself. But it does exist in a multidimensional way that truly you are not aware of and cannot go and get easily. Past life readers, much better at it, because they work in a multidimensional frame. So they can go in and hint at it, see it. But the truth is that the patterning of every life is actually available for you. Let's cross the bridge and see how that works. Take my hand and let's go. Go across this bridge with me yet again and into this beautiful soul of yours, moving from the things you can understand that are literal, that are linear, to a multidimensional state where things are possible beyond your understanding while you're here. And that's the whole point of the Circle of 12. That you go to a place, if you wish to call it that, an experience that goes beyond anything you believe would be possible on the planet. And you go into this area through this door and you meet this Akashic angel yet again. I want you to sit and enjoy what's happening next. It's going to be that addendum that I spoke about for the channel of today. But instead of you mining the Akash and having to go in and figure it out, there's an Akashic angel that's going to help you today. So let's picture this for a moment. As you sit there in this beautiful area that you have selected, which is your sweet spot, do you have a chair in space that you love to just sit in and watch everything and the beauty of things, the silence? Is it on the grass in nature where you see the animals and hear the birds and the wind is in your hair? Is it some place that is really special to you? Is it on the ocean or by the ocean or on a beach? This is where you will receive the most, where you're safest, most comfortable, and perhaps it's patterned after somewhere you've been in this lifetime. And here you are, ready to receive. And the Akashic angel comes yet again. An angel you can interface with, talk to, touch, who doesn't mind hugging you because you're divine when you're here. Some people say, well, you have to stay away from things that are just a little too divine. You know, if you can't touch an angel while you're on the planet because they say you'll burn up. Yeah, there's just too much divinity. Oh, but here you're in your soul and you're an equal. So the angel becomes a friend, you might even say. You might even give it a name. Hi, Akash. How are you? And the angel comes in and says, are you ready for this lesson of today? We're going to do some fun things today. We're going to help you to select those lifetimes you want to bring to you right now, to this lifetime. You see, the angel knows. It sees the patterns, we'll call it your expression patterns. Who were you? What did you do? What took place? You don't see that. Even an Akashic reader can't really do that. An Akashic reader can recognize energies, but they won't give you the dates necessarily, or who you were, or the gender, or what you did, as quickly as they will recognize the energies that are within you today that may be playing a part of who you are. This angel has the library. Are you ready for that? And the angel will start showing you the patterns. Now, these are your lifetimes. You'll recognize them as the angel pulls them forward. You're in a very, very specific energy of your soul to see all of them. And as the angel starts pulling them forward, you're going to recognize the ones that were so good. Oh, like the energy of a remembrance you might have in a dream when things were wonderful. The energies you might have in a dream where you've been somewhere and you're revisiting that somewhere. Or even a remembrance from a picture you have on the wall. Wow, that was a great time. I remember what I was thinking, what was happening, the love that was there, my children. It's all there, and the angel starts giving you the impressions of your expressions. What about this one? What about this one? It's almost like pieces of paper where you see it and it's a report of who you were, the name you were, the gender you were, what happened, and you look at it and go, oh my, I remember that one. I want that one. And what the angel then does is put it into your folder that you have on your lap. Oh, you want this one? Okay. You take the piece of paper and you put it in the folder. That's the folder you're going to bring back with you at the end of this session. This is mining the Akash, but it's with help. Imagine if you could review each lifetime and go pick the ones where you were at peace and things were beautiful and you've had them. Don't let anybody tell you that every single lifetime on this planet that you had was filled with trauma and horror and you died early. That's a few of them. There are so many where nothing bad happened, where you were in joy. Think about it. It's a long history of the planet. It's a time before there were billions of people, where things were much, much different. When you lived perhaps in villages all your life, and you never had anything that truly was traumatic or negative. And those are the ones that you're looking at. Some of you may even want that piece of paper, that impression that was in Lemuria, where you sat before star mothers, where they showed you your divinity and taught you your magnificence. It's all there, dear ones. And this friendly angel who can pass you pieces of paper and shake your hand and touch you and look at you in the face right now is going through lifetime after lifetime. How about this one? How about this one? And every single one of them, you can say yes, no, yes, no. Oh my, oh, I want that one. And the result is you're going to stay for a while and let that folder fill up were the best lifetimes you've ever had, the energies of which can be put right into you when you return. Bottom line, you're going to return remembering those things that created peace and joy and change the chemistry of your body for longer life. No fear, no trauma, no anxiousness. You can be your own teacher, dear ones. Are you getting this? With that folder that you're going to bring back. That's what this circle of 12 is going to do with you. Do you like that, angel? I do. It's one of the best. One of the best. Stay and enjoy this, because you've got a lot of lifetimes to go through. And so it is.